Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marilee and today I'm so excited because we are going to play with all mini makeup. I mean, what is better than mini makeup? Makeup that has been shrunk down to little tiny proportions that we can use. Now, I'm going to give you a little background on my love for mini things and then I'll actually do a get ready with me with the makeup. So I have to grab something for you. Quick story time. When I was a little girl, what year was it? I don't know. I was in like 4th grade. My friend Emily sat down at her desk and she put this on her desk, okay? It didn't have this sticker and hers was white, but she put this on her desk. And I immediately turned and I was like, what is that? And she's like, it's a mini fridge. And I said, what? I'm just gonna show you. I open it up and all the things inside of it are actually school supplies, which is, I could cry because I love school supplies, in the shape of fridge items. And there's a pair of scissors in the back and a place to put your pencils. So I'm just gonna take you on a little tour of my fridge real quick and then we'll get to the makeup. So that egg, that's an eraser. The butter is a pencil sharpener. The ketchup, this right here, that's glue. This is a box of baking soda. It's paper clips. That's a pie. That's actually a measuring tape. I gotta put this down for a second. The top of the fridge is tape, or was tape. In the freezer, there's a piece of steak and it's a magnet. On the other side of the fridge, can you see these? They are little clips. The most amazing part is what happens in the crisper. We have vegetable tacks, they're peppers and eggplants. We have lettuce pens, they're pens guys, they're pens. And we have a pineapple stapler. Okay, I don't think I can convey how much joy this thing brings me. So Emily had it on her desk. I lost my actual mind. I was like, Emily, I want that. And she's like, well, I got it in a catalog. You can't get it. And I spent years, I'm not kidding, years, looking through catalogs trying to find this fridge. And then with a broken heart, I just stopped looking. I gave up. I also think there were carrot pencils. I just stopped looking. Well, I told this story to my students. I was describing to them the mini fridge. And I think I was able to find an image. I don't even know if I found them an image, but I described the whole thing and I was like, oh my God, this fridge is amazing. I love it. This was 8 years ago. Do you know my students found this on eBay and bought it for me? They paid $100. They chipped in. I will never forget those kids. I will never forget that they made my mini fridge come true. And I don't let anybody play with this. This is amazing. So while I waited for all those years for this fridge, which is my prized possession besides my family, I got into mini makeup. Was that a weird story? Was that weird that I went from the mini fridge to mini makeup? Well, it makes sense to me. I like the little things, and specifically with makeup. So now here's the real transition. Specifically with makeup, I love mini makeup because of the fact that I don't use my stuff all the way to the end. And there is some major satisfaction when you finish a product. And so why don't I get the mini, pay less, maybe actually use it up. And the day that I repurchase a full-size item because of the mini is a pretty rare day. So I'd rather save a little money. So if you stayed with me, you listened to that whole story and you want to see how to get this makeup look using all little bitty makeup products, either from samples or the actual mini size, just keep watching. All right, let's get ready. So put sunscreen on, that wasn't mini. Also did my brows, not mini. This is a bad start, but here we go. Mini time is starting. So first, mini perfume. If you saw my last video, I talked about these replica mini discovery set. This is in Sailing Day. Thought it worked with my stripes. So let's put it on. Doesn't have a spray, but I just used the top. I just love these perfumes. If you haven't tried them, somebody recommended, I have to find her name. Somebody recommended something about Library Whispers and a coffee one and a lemon one. All three I want to try. My husband, I just said husbands. I only have one. My husband loves coffee, so okay, might be a good scent. All right, so now that that's on and smelling wonderful, or wonderfully, we're gonna try the Tatcha Silk Canvas, Liquid Silk Canvas. This is a mini sample. We just love the minis. So just pumping that on my hand. Very nice. So foundation minis, they're hard to find. Like, I don't really have any, but what I do have is my Seint Beauty foundation, and this is tiny. I mean, it lasts a long time. I think I'm cheating on this too, but hey, it works. So this is a cream product. I absolutely love my Seint Beauty products. I do not sell them. I'm not here to make money off of them. I just like them. So if you haven't tried them, I would suggest you do. It's just a cream makeup. It's based in petroleum, so I find that it's really nice for my skin, and it's easy to put on. You dot it all over your face, you look like a fierce warrior. And yeah, comes in, you can buy, like, well, you should probably buy those magnetic containers that it comes in. It's fabulous. So I'm just gonna blend that in. I'm using the Seint Beauty brush. And I just put a little bit of coverage on, not too much. I'm just hanging around today. All right, first real mini. Look at this little baby. It's a Tarte Shape Tape. I have mine in the color light neutral. I gotta wet my sponge. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm back with a sponge. Do they make mini sponges? I don't know, but just patting that out. Okay, so back to this. So Tarte Shape Tape in the color light neutral. It's pretty light, but it's so baby. And listen, this is like a great time when I love minis, because the Tarte Shape Tape, anyone else have issues saying this, is a full coverage concealer. And so for me, it's not one that I use all the time. So this is like a great time to have a mini, because maybe you want it for some special occasions, or maybe there's times, like after I had my babies, I certainly needed this like on the daily to cover up those dark circles, but it's not something I use every day. So I think I got this, I think for $10, and I will certainly not use it up before it's expired. And applying it with a sponge makes it a little bit more, more sheer. So I think that's great. Let's do this. So yeah, I think that these, and this is at the end of the day, I probably have already said this, but this is why I love minis, because I'm never going to go through this before 5 years. I have too much makeup that I love and enjoy, and I like to change it up. So minis are awesome. Speaking of minis, look at this baby. So this is a mini airbrush, what is it called? Airbrush Flawless Finish something. It's a Charlotte Tilbury powder. So I got this, I have the full size, and I will tell you, for this product, I think the full size is worth it, because I don't know if there's not a lot of product in it or what, but I've hit pan on it, which is very unusual for me. So I don't think the mini is like good bang for your buck in this case, but the full size that I have is in the shade medium, because I use it for my whole face. This I got in the shade in number 1, fair, and I'm gonna use it for under my eyes, because I really like this powder under my eyes, and the medium is just a little bit too deep. So just pat this out and just applying it. It just provides a little bit of brightness and a lot of smoothing. There we go. Okay, next mini category is a big one, bronzer. So I have 3 bronzers. I think blush and lipstick take over, but I have 3 bronzers. I didn't know which one to choose, so I thought I'd just show you them and we'll decide. One is the Marc Jacobs Omega Tantastic bronzer. So I wanted this forever, and I couldn't decide. It was like too expensive for a bronzer. I like bronzer, but it's not like my favorite product. And then they came out with this little mini. So I have this one. I also have the Fenty Beauty bronzer. This one is in Shady Biz. I really like this one. And then I just recently picked up the Natasha Bronze and Glow mini that has the bronzer and the highlight. So I think I just used this recently. So I think I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs today, but it's just cute and little. And again, who's hitting pan on a bronzer? Can you tell me? Can you tell me if you exist? But here are the rules. It can't be your only bronzer. Like, yeah, I think you can hit pan on a bronzer, not the butter bronzer. That thing lasts for, I think I have mine for like 5 years. I think it's still not dying. But if you have a healthy collection, what is a bronzer that you've hit pan on? Inquiring minds need to know, or just my mind. When I see, you know, major influencers hit pan on stuff, I really wonder how it's possible. Because with the amount of products that they test and show on their cameras, like, do you think they ever cheat? Do you think they dig around with a spoolie or something? Because I just can't imagine. I don't even have time to try on all the makeup I have. And my collection is so, it's huge, but it's so much smaller than theirs. Anyway, there you go. This is one of the, I'm glad I don't have the full size, because this is fine, but I mean, I don't see a huge, I know there is a difference. I'm just switching brushes. Sometimes that helps. I know there is a difference, but I don't see a big enough difference for me to have spent, I think the original one was $48. I mean, the pan was huge, but it's good. I've used it. I know what it's like. I'm happy that it's small. All right, blushes, mini blushes. Oh, they're my favorite. So I have several. Kids screaming, it's fine. So, oh, sorry, that's not it. Okay, so one is the Hourglass Blush in Mood Exposure. Absolutely love this blush. Haven't used this in a while. Love that I can get a mini size. Never will hit pan on this. I'll never use this up. And the big size is tons of money. So the next mini blush is this one, very orangey blush. This is from Cargo. It's called Los Cabos. My brother got married in Los Cabos, actually. So I love this blush. I love the shade. I'm going to show you the Hourglass one. To be totally honest, you're not, when you swatch it, it's like nothing special, but it's so beautiful on the face. Like, absolutely love it. Was I swatching other stuff today? Yes. Another blush I absolutely love is Camilla from Becca. Becca blushes are amazing. Really sad about them. So that's a beautiful blush. It's actually a little bit brighter than it's showing up on me right there. Then I have this Lila Bee. I don't even know if this is a mini size, but it's very small and has the coolest opening of packaging. This is a cream blush, and I know it's very deep, but I love deep blushes, to be honest, and they blend out really beautifully. So that's that one. And then the other one I have is Work from Milk Makeup. I think this was a Sephora point perk for a birthday. So like everyone has this one, but I absolutely love this blush too. Really great on the lips too. So which one should I use? You know what? I haven't used my Cargo blush in forever, and I'm doing kind of a little bit more of a neutralize. So let's use this one. So this is intense. I'll mess around with this. Okay, I'm gonna use my Persona brush. Got this in a box charm. Whoa, very intense. But this is like summer in a blush. Like, this is just happy. If you do it well, you can look like you're a little burned, which I think we like the color of the slight color of a little bit of sun, but it's not healthy. Use your sunscreen, friends. Use your sunscreen. There, love it. Okay, now for highlight. I don't have many highlights, but I did just pick this one up. This is a mini Champagne Pop. Champagne Pop, I mean, Jaclyn Hill did it right. I just think this is a beautiful, beautiful highlight. And I didn't want to get a full size because A, I didn't want to pay the money. And B, I'm never going to use it up. I have a Champagne Pop in her original blush palette, blush and highlight palette, which I absolutely love that palette, but it is, I mean, 8 years old, 7 years old, it's really old. So I wanted, even though the powders are still working pretty well, I just wanted to get a fresh one so that I have it and I won't need it again. So again, I'm using the other side of the Persona brush, and I am just going to highlight my cheekbones. A little bit down my nose. I don't know when this started getting big, but so it's just, my lighting is a little bit weird today because it's like kind of rainy outside. I'm in front of a window, but there you go. Highlight, love it. Okay, now for the eyes. So I don't carry a lot of mini palettes, but I thought the Wet n Wild 5-pan color icon palettes would be great for this. So love this, you get 5 shades. I have a couple that have even fewer shades, like a Pat McGrath with 4 shades, but I like it. It's small, pocket size. You can literally carry it in your pocket. So these are great. I'm going to warn you about one of them. This is it doesn't tell me the colors of this one. I'll try to find it and put it up on the screen. But this is a great one. It has this pressed glitter, which some people don't care for. But I want to talk about this shade. So this shade, when I got it, it was a little bit hard panned. So I literally took my eyelash comb and I raked it. And now I'm picking up some color where before I wasn't. So if you see that, try raking it. See if it works. These are really inexpensive, so I feel like it's a good time to do it. Let me throw together an eye look. Let's go. Just a little bit of glitter, a little bit, going to a soccer game. Okay, and for my last step, I'm just gonna put a little champagne pop in the inner corner. All right, and that's the eye look. So like quick, simple, easy eye look. I think it's great for beginners. It's easy. Okay, for eyeliner, I have this mini tattoo liner from KVD, or it literally says Kat Von D, so I guess. Let me pop this on. One of my favorite eyeliners, to be totally honest. And how many of us don't have a ton of mini mascaras? If you're a beauty enthusiast, you get these all the time in sets, sometimes as point perks. So I have the Climax mascara from Nars. I really love this. It has a huge wand, so you have to be like ready for it. Like you gotta be ready for that. And then I have my favorite bottom lash mascara, the Thread Causmetics Liquid Lash Extension. So let me put both of them on, then we'll get to lips. I have several. Oh wait, don't do it, because I have a mini all-nighter. This is another one I would pay full price for the full size, because I do use this very often. So let's just do a little spray. So, oh, doesn't taste good. Doesn't taste good, but it works very well. It's awesome. By the way, I do love the spray on that, but I will say that the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Setting Spray has the best sprayer. I love it, but I don't love the product. I hate the smell of it. I think it sets your makeup fine, but it smells like roses and I don't like it. But I've used like a lot of it actually. But I'm gonna keep this container and pour all-nighter into it, because even though I like the all-nighter spray, this sprayer is amazing. Now we're back to mascara. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm all mascaraed up. I love it. I will say I'm getting some major fallout of that glitter. Probably should have used like some kind of glitter glue or glitter something. I'm not against that life, having glitter sprinkled all over you, but I think some people are. So maybe skip the glitter shadow. All right, for lips, I have so many mini lipsticks. Some of my favorites are all the Bite Beauty mini lipsticks. I love getting those sets. I also have Besame Littles. You can get these on their website. It's a really great way to try different shades. I have a bunch actually. I'm looking at 3 right now. Pat McGrath minis. Sometimes these are Point Perks again. Sometimes they come in a little set and you can get them. I think this was like a Rouge Point Perk at Sephora. I also have Tatcha mini lipsticks. They are just like the most beautiful packaging. Like, look at that. They even keep their clasp just like the big ones. So beautiful. And then I have the Rare Beauty mini. You could get a set that came with a mini liquid blush. I gave that to my sister, but then I kept the lip. And it's like this fun flat packaging, which I appreciate. But to start, I'm going to use the Agave lip balm from Seint Beauty. It's great. It kind of smells a little bit like honey or something like natural. I like this one. Let me just swatch some of these. So I'll tell you the shades. Let me swatch them first. Okay, so let me tell you all the shades. So this one right here is the Seint Beauty one. Nope, is the Rare Beauty in Thankful. Then this one down here is the Besame in 1930. Really cool color. Then the next one right here, they might not make this anymore, but this is Seint Beauty in Musk. The deep red one is Elson from Pat McGrath. This one right here is Flesh Fatale, I think. Yep. This one at the very top, very light color. This is also Pat McGrath and it's in the shade Blow Up. Okay. And then this one over here is Tatcha and it is in the shade Sunrise. Beautiful. So I have even more of these, even more of the Seint Beauty ones, but these are the ones that I was interested in. If you've never gotten the Besame ones, they're fun. They're like, you push them up. It's like, if any of you remember the old Avon samples, dating myself. But I think for today, let's do that bright red. Let's go for it because the rest of my look is pretty simple. And I love, am I the only one that loves a striped shirt with a red lip? With the Pat McGrath lipsticks, matte lipsticks, they're very thin and very pigmented. So I'm going to wipe off the lip balm and make sure my lips are dry before I apply this. I think I'm gonna put a lip liner on. This isn't a mini, but this is the Believe Beauty lip liner in Infinite Rouge. So let's just line the lips and we'll try it. I'm lip lined and ready. Like, you see how pigmented? I mean, seriously, it's just like the most beautiful color. It's just great, right? That's pretty. I have a fleck of a glitter right there, but anyway. All right, so there you go. There's my finished look using all minis. I absolutely love it. And if you didn't realize this as I'm applying makeup, I do apply makeup for real life. What I mean by that is I have plenty of makeup on and I, in real life, certainly look like I have makeup on, but it may be hard to see on camera, like my blush color and things like that, because I'm not applying so much that you see the intensity. I don't know how else to say this. I think what I'm saying is I'll take a picture and then you can see what this really looks like. Okay, hope everyone has a wonderful day. Have a great weekend. And all you moms out there, happy Mother's Day. Those of you who have lost your moms, they're always in our hearts, right? See you soon. Bye-bye.